Our grandfather's beard tree is blooming. It's pretty. This is Wednesday, April the 1st. Larry's checking out the blueberries. We're emptying out the storage unit. This is the last load. And I come back from Betty's to find out Larry has chickens, baby chicks. There's 8 of them in there. He hasn't told me what kind they are, but they're kind of pretty. They're just babies. Got a light on them and got water over there and feed. Act like they were hungry. I'm fixing pulled pork and corn on the cob for supper. We were going to have pinto beans, but they didn't get done. I was in the kitchen cleaning up and just noticed how pretty the sky is. Sun's back behind a tree. This is Thursday, April the 2nd. We're back at Betty's house and the living room is coming together. Murphy's here. And Murphy got his chair. Yeah. We got that chair right there, and Murphy can climb up in it, lay on the back, and look out the window. And I got the windows washed. And we just putting things around, getting plastic off of them. Well, we're leaving that to keep it clean for a while. Here's the amaryllis that they're opened up. That one right there's got 4 blooming on it. They look pretty looking out the living room window. We can see them. They're really nice. We're having French toast for breakfast. This is Friday, and I put glass wax on the door to kind of frost it so they can't see in. And the guys were here and worked all afternoon. They got the ceiling lights up in the dining room. The ceiling lights are in. Here in the kitchen. And the gas stove is all installed with the gas and ready to go. And the washer dryer, they got the new plug on the washer, so it's working. And there the gas heater is up on its little platform. And the big TV is unboxed and sitting in the corner. But look at this. A chandelier is working in the hall. Isn't that pretty? Betty started putting coats in her closet, and the light up there works. All it needed was some wiring and a bulb. We washed the shelf and put it back so we can have towels in there. They hooked up the mattress for us and got the air in it, so it's ready to put the sheets on so we can sleep on it. And they were busy. She's starting to put things in her closet, like shoes and things. And they got the light that used to be in the kitchen is now in the closet. It's been a very productive day. All those boxes yet to empty. Another good thing, they found the doors out of the attic that was up there, and they do fit the closet. We weren't sure, and they fit. And it's going. Well, all we got to do is paint them and get them put back up. So we got closet doors too. I got the glass stop on the table here on the carport. Not cleaned yet. Got the glass in the door cleaned. I made brownies with nuts this morning. Did that after breakfast before we went over to Betty's. The baby chicks are growing. We're going to make a place for them outside because we got them down here in the TV room. They're just in a container. Now he's making a place for little bitties outside. Going to keep them in this trap, setting up on sawhorses. We had the firewood all over there, and he moved it. moved it all over to the other shed. So now we can put the chickens out here. Chickens are all out here. You see them in there? All 8 of them have lived so far. We still think the ones with the white on the top of their head are roosters. I do. But Larry called the store and they assured him they were all hens. But there's 2 of them that's got the black and white feathers and the white spot on their head. Having a little lunch there. There's the water.
Yeah, when you go up here and move slow, it doesn't scare them as bad.
Okay.
Go slow.
They were all up on that end there a minute ago. They all climbed up there, most of them.
I got to find an extension cord.
They seem to be settling in. We got the light going and put a blanket on one end. And we got rat traps on the ground. Try to protect them. And we got a bigger trap over here. So if there's any critters around, hopefully we'll get them and the chicks will be okay. They've got more room in there than they had in that container.
Mm-hmm.
There's a board on the bottom for them to walk on. When I got up this morning, Larry had a vase of flowers for me. They're so pretty. He got all those out of the yard. Roses, miniature roses, and spirea. On this Palm Sunday, we're having pork chops, green beans, dressing, and boiled potatoes. Larry fried the pork chops, and he does a good job. Bentley's trying out the tricycle.
That's the way it is. When they was Haley and Emma's sides, the girls that was riding it, they push each other and go down the hill.
Oh!
That's a nice one.
That one there is made to ride in the grass.
Yeah, they pedals easy.
If his legs get just a little longer.
Got tubes in the top.
Oh, well, one foot will. He might learn to push down on one and then the other.
When I had the handlebars up high, I lowered them down. I put them backwards.
Oh, you reach them?
Well, when you get bigger, you can have it.
It'll be another year.
If you don't have room over there for it.
I got my roof up on my garage.
Alright,
Oh,
there it
good.
goes.
I'm going to try to get the metal for the roof
Stand on
up
it?
if I get a chance.
Turn the handlebars around.
Why?
They're backwards.
Are they?
If you turn them around, it'd be closer to them. Try turning around. There you go.
Well, you can reach one pedal, and now I can't.
He said, "Where's the button?"
This is Monday, April the 6th, and we're on our way to get groceries at Walmart. They're supposed to have them ready. We just drive up, they bring them out and put them in the car. We've never done this before, so we'll see how it works. But it's foggy this morning. We're here at the grocery pickup. I just called the number, told them my name, and they brought it out and put it in the car. That was pretty good service. We're headed over to Betty's. We got my old mower, riding mower on the trailer so I could mow our backyard if it still works. It's making weird noises. This is Betty's weed patch. Maybe you can see Larry finished mowing the weeds this morning. There's some soil piled there. We couldn't mow there, but got all this open area done. And I think he's going to cut all those wild cherries one of these days. I've got 3 amaryllis here. They're getting ready to bloom. But all these are blooming. They're just very pretty. Just all down through there. And 3 more down there are going to open up. And this is the other bed on the other side. It's got the striped ones in it. Now he caught the rat that was trying to build a home in the wood pile and could kill the baby chicks. He's a mean-looking rat. Larry's trying to get the azaleas trimmed back so he can mow around it. It's so big. And he cut this off that bush this morning. So we're here put the yard trimmings in there and get rid of it. This is just one. He's got a little more to trim on it, but once he gets it cut back, he can drive all the way around the tree. Help keep the weeds and trees down.
Well, there's tree companies here. That's a big old pine. He'll have to climb when he gets as high as he can out the bucket and then climb. But they're getting ready to get started. Oh, he's really up there. They're going to chip them up now.
I went with Betty this morning and we picked up her groceries at Walmart. I had them ready. So I wasn't here when they cut the first tree top. Now they're going to do the second. Tying it off. It's a big tree, both of them. Got the rope over the top of it.
Watch yourself. Go ahead, take that rope out that way.
I think I'm going to move. Larry made fried rice for lunch. That's what's left. We're waiting on the loader for this. That's the top of the tree. It's as big as a regular tree. They're chopping up the limbs. There's a nice possum Larry caught in the trap. He's a nice one. There. There he goes. We couldn't take him down to the swamp. The road's too bad to get through. As you can see, just a big mud hole. We didn't want to get hung up or drag. They've got the front loader on the tractor loading those big logs into the truck so they can haul them away. They cut them in sections, and then they're just going to drop them in there. There they go. Betty's leaving. She's going to spend her first night in her new home tonight. I'm sure going to miss her, but she's not that far away. They're getting ready to cut the top out of that last tree. There they are, feeding them nibs through. See it coming out there. They're going to run that big old treetop through there, looks like. Pushing that treetop right up there. Coop is here. There it is. There's our chicken coop. And we're going to look for the instructions. This is a big unboxing. We'll just take it out piece by piece as we figure it out. Looks like it's already framed some. That's good.
Yeah, it ain't treated.
No, it's not treated.
Well, we'll leave it under here. I just hope the instructions are on the bottom.
Well, we got to take it all out anyway. Oh, I'm so glad that much is put together. Want me to help you pull it out?
No, you don't touch nothing.
There we go.
It's better than what I thought.
Yeah, I'm glad the screen's already cut and put in. I thought we'd have to cut the screen and do it. Looks like it's going to fit under the shed. We got it all out of the box. Here's all the sections. I'm so glad it's put together as much as it is. There we go. It's starting. Wow, that shook the house.
How'd you like to have that to fall on you?
I would not. We brought our little window antenna over here to Betty's, and setting it on the window ledge wouldn't work, but duct taping it to the top up there, she now has TV. She at least has Channel 5, CBS. There she is, and we're leaving her. I'm Murphy. Bye. Away from the wood, but I didn't kill him.
What do you got a greenhouse on your head?
I got a hot head, I'll tell you that. It keeps my hair out of my eyes and out of the stain.
What are you staining?
A chicken coop. We'll make it last longer.
They're growing. There you are.
Yes, here I am. Still painting. Lost the shower cap. It was so hot. My springs. Man's back working on the stumps. He's cutting those big pieces down, then he's going to grind them. He's got the machine going, digging out the stump. The other one's still there. That's the big back one. I think he already did the little one, maybe. This is where the stumps were, where they're all ground up. Lots of sawdust in there. Kind of makes a mess. And these are the big pieces he cut off. He's going to come back and get them. But it's big. I can stand right here in the middle of it and see how big it is. Now the tree people came back and piled this dirt, or the stumps, the stall dust, into better piles. And it looks like it's going to be level there where the stump was. It's all gone. The pine smells good. Move that down a little bit. Well, this is Good Friday, and we're back here still staining on the chicken coop. We got one side done yesterday. Still got to do the rest of the roof.
This is Good Friday, and Laura's painting the other half. Hey, Laura.
I'm looking forward to being done.
Huh?
I'm looking forward to being done.
I think you enjoy it. The best part is trying to put it together.
Yeah. See how that goes.
Good luck.
We got all the pieces stained. We just got them laying everywhere. There, and down here on the ground on plastic. A lot more over here. All done. Now we just have to put it together. We're here at Mac's feed store. Larry had to come get some chicken feed. This is Saturday the 11th, so he's the only one in there right now other than the employee. And I came along so I can put hand sanitizer on him before he touches anything. There comes somebody with feed. He's supposed to be getting 2 25-pound sacks. And he needs a bigger feeder and waterer. We're here getting gasoline. Down to $1.47 a gallon. But there's a cat there having breakfast eating cat food. Yeah, here's our chicken feed. Got pictures of chickens on it. Had to get a 50-pound bag though, they didn't have any 25. This is the right panel.
You want to say anything?
We have the instructions, so what you have to do is put it together. I'm laying out the front, back, right, and left.
6 small steps.
We got the first 4 pieces laid out where they go, and we're on our way. We got the first 2 together. Well, we got it all put together, and now we found out this board here won't fit because where we put this board on the outside, it should have been on the inside. Where this was on the outside there, it should have been right here. So we got to take it apart and move it in. We're improvising. We're putting a strip of wood there for the floor of the nesting box. There wasn't one with the kit, and it wouldn't stay there without a support. So Larry cut one.
That's stripped. There.
That'll hold. Now, this is the floor of the nesting box. There. Now it's got a nice support. Now, and then this right here, it's down in there and up here. And there's another one goes right here. And that makes the nesting box. And this just drops down so we can get the eggs out. We made progress. We got the other part on. We're looking for some metal now to go underneath of it so that animals can't dig under and get in. We still haven't yet, and then the roof just sets on screws. We wanted to put the metal under it before it got any heavier. Happy Easter, he is risen. We're having ham for lunch today. And there's the cook. I can't cook. I can't do anything. I sliced my thumb last night.
Excuse.
And plus punctured my little finger, my index finger, so I'm having trouble with the computer. Now, I couldn't go to the hospital because there's too many germs, so Larry had to bandage it for me. Couldn't get it to quit bleeding. I was working on my Christmas lights, and I think that the light broke and I sliced it with that. Either that or the screwdriver slipped and cut it. Anyway, it sliced it, and it bled, but he got it stopped. We poured alum on it. The Easter Bunny came. He set off the driveway alarm when he came in, so I got to watch him hide the strawberries, put him out by the front door. Boy, those look good. Couldn't think anything would want more. This sign was on our strawberries. It says Easter Blessings. May Christ's glory and the promise of this joyous time of year bring peace and happiness to you and those you hold most dear. And he brought me a new shirt with my name on it. Isn't that pretty? And it's just the right size. We're on our way to our Easter Sunday service. It's going to be, we sit in the cars outside. Never done this before. Larry's got on an Easter shirt with purple. Turns out the Easter Bunny is Tammy and Michael with the girls, Haley and Emma. There it goes across. Looks pretty. There's
Pastor, how you doing?
It's about time for the service to start. The cars are all parked around. Allison's going to sing. More cars down through here.
Perfect love cannot be overcome. Now death, where is your sting? Our resurrected King has rendered you defeat. Understand.
I am the resurrection, he is now saying, I am the life. Yes, death exists, but when you die, you do not die forever. You do not cease to exist. There is a life that continues on afterwards. He is speaking here of the eternal life.
We're eating good on Easter Sunday. Got ham, green beans, sweet potato, crescent roll. Clean some strawberries, going to have them with sugar. Well, this is Monday, April the 13th, and we're under a tornado warning. The power's gone out. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to be by 7:15. It's raining kind of hard. Can't see it. We got the closet door open in case we hear a tornado. We can duck in there. It's supposed to be by in another 15 minutes. But we got alerts on both our phones. Lost signal on the TVs. Well, we'd have lost anyway since the power's out now. Just listening for the sound of a train.
The biddies are running scared.
I'm glad those 3 pine trees are gone. Well, the storm's supposed to be over in another 5 minutes. That's what the weather forecast said before the power went out. I just finished filling a jug of water when the power went out, so we'd have some water to drink. Because when the power goes out, the pump goes off, the water pump for the well. It's 7:30 and the storm's about over, just a little bit of lightning. We're still safe and sound. Praise the Lord. We got egrets in the front yard. Oh, there's 4.
There'll be more coming. Cattle egrets. Something on 17, they're all coming through here.
Oh, it must be a tree down on the highway.
Could be.
Egrets are pretty. There they go. We're having strawberry shortcake for dessert for supper. We had corned beef and noodles for our main course, and we had fresh snow peas out of the garden for a vegetable, just raw. They were good. The wind yesterday blew the screen all loose again. We'll have to fasten it up. We got 1.5 inches of rain yesterday. Didn't know it rained that much, but I guess it did because this was empty before it rained. There's a lot of brush in front of the house that Betty was going to buy originally.
I guess it didn't hit these trees much. Because it looks like the branches was already cleaned up now. The passenger gets to open the gate.
We got a piece of plywood this morning to put under the chicken coop. And we went by a little bit of the tornado damage, not much, but a little bit, just a few trees and limbs. We weren't over where it was bad. We're going to cut that off so it'll fit under the coop, not stick out too much. And then we'll have an extra piece we can use on our swing, maybe. We got the 1/2-inch treated plywood.
Yeah.
Oh, it's done. We got the coop on the platform. Now all we got to do is put the roof on it. We got the first piece of roof on. And I'm already screwing it down. It's nice, they already got pre-drilled holes there for them. It's all done, the roof is on. And those cords right there are for the heat lights. And we got the roof on, then had to take this 2 sections off again because we had to put the hooks in to hang the lights on. see. So there's the two heat lights to keep them warm. And the tray to clean it. And the nesting boxes. About ready to put the chickens in. And we got the ramp for them to go up into the coop area. We got the lights on, and you can see we're ready to put the chicks in. We found out we had to move the coop back further under the shed because it was rain blew in pretty bad yesterday in the storm. They're all growing. The plan is to set the cage up on the sawhorses and then just let them go into the coop. We'll see.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looks like a pretty good plan. There you go. Go on. Go on. Go on in there. There's food. Go. I'm looking at it. Go. Go. Go on. Go. 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 I guess we can just sit and watch the chickens. Probably good for them to be out in the fresh air. And I hope fresh eggs is worth all this trouble. Plus, gives Larry another hobby, something to do. And there comes Pete back out. Larry put 2 poles across. Maybe they'll go in while we're having lunch. Or maybe they'll just go into the poles and stay where they want to be. Larry put up a barrier, and they're so close to going in. Lunch is over, and they were still out there, but one went in, and they're kind of sitting there on the threshold. They were reaching in and getting some water. Larry keeps moving the barriers over closer to the door, and they have to back up. So it looks like about 4 of them's in there now. And he threw some feed in, you can hear them eating. And they're all in there. You can hear all that pecking now of them eating. Who would have thought it would have been so hard to get them into the coop? But Larry persevered, and now they're all in there. Once they get used to it, they ought to like it. There's trees all broke off in the tornado. This is Wednesday. We're going over to Betty's. Larry was cleaning up some of the dead tree.
Laura in the back of the truck.
He's got a load in here to haul to the trash. We're here to recycle. It's a busy place. Everybody bringing in their debris from the storms. Seems like there's been a lot happening the last 2 weeks. It's turned chilly again now. It's snowing in Ohio where my son David is. Good night. God bless.